विश्व शांति धारा। मनुष्य आज विनाश के कगार पर खड़ा है। पूरी दुनिया में अशांति फैली हुई है। ऐसे में विश्व शांति की आवश्यकता बहुत ज्यादा और तेज हो गई है। इस अशांत वातावरण में विश्व शांति कैसे और किस प्रकार हो सकती है, इस पर विचार विमर्श करने के लिए दुनिया भर के ज्ञानी, साधु संत, शास्त्रज्ञ और तत्ववेत्ता पुणे में एक साथ आए। अवसर था लोनी स्थित दुनिया के सबसे बड़े विश्व शांति गुंबद में आयोजित विज्ञान, धर्म और तत्व ज्ञान पर आधारित 8वीं वैश्विक संसद का। इस 3 दिवसीय समारोह में सहभागी ज्ञानी वक्ताओं ने विश्व शांति और मानव कल्याण के विषय पर अपने विचार प्रकट किए। आइए सुनते हैं उनमें से कुछ चुनिंदा विचार विश्व शांति दर्शन पर प्रसारित एक विशेष कार्यक्रम में, जिसका नाम है विश्व शांति धारा।
नमस्कार, विश्व शांति धारा में आपका स्वागत है। गुजरात लॉ यूनिवर्सिटी के प्राध्यापक डॉक्टर के परमेश्वरन के अनुसार विश्व शांति के लिए किए जा रहे प्रयासों से जीवन की नई नींव रची जा रही है।
What is the significance of Om? And the topic that is there in this session, which is Om, E is equal to MC square. When we recite Om, we not only recite Om from within, but it also goes out. Where does it go? It goes from the individual heart center, passing through the mind, above the head, and it goes to the universe and the cosmos and reaches the transcendent, the supreme reality, and it doesn't stop there. It comes back again into us. That's why we recite Om very long. When we recite Om from the heart center, reaching above the head, passing through the universe, the cosmos, the transcendence, the supreme reality, the experience of it, and then coming back again into the self and into the body, the Om gets completed. We say, Om. The ascent of Om reaches, when it is awakened from the heart center, it goes beyond, 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 and touches the ultimate reality and comes back again. One wonders, what is the connection of this recitation of Om and the science and the formula that is being spoken about is that the individual Om reaches the universal Om, reaches the transcendent Om, and comes back from there again, from the transcendent to the universal and to the individual. Now I put a question to all of you here. It is in this context, when we recite Om at all the 3 levels of the consciousness, there is no distinction between science and spirituality. There is no distinction between religion and philosophy. There is no distinction between the self and the world, the life and the society, and so on. It is here we merge everything. In the ancient texts, Vedas, Upanishads, Tantra and Gita, they say that which is known, everything is known. That which is known, all is known. They never had the distinction between science and spirituality, religion and philosophy, world and life and yoga. It was one single continuous integrated movement. It was one single continuous integrated experience. It is this integration in terms of experience which our revered professor here on the dais, Dr. Shri Vishwanath Karatji, wants to make to everyone experience. When we say that which is known, everything is known, when we reach that source of the divine consciousness by the power of Om, the ascent and the descent that is taking place, a question comes to us: how do we know that we know? When do we know? In order to know that source by which everything is known, it is experience. It is by experience. It is the experiencing which makes us connect with makes the connection and the contact with the source, that brings the undivided experience, that brings the integrated, holistic, one grounding experience with oneness as well as multiplicity, which is exactly what the scientists on the other side are exploring and the spiritualists on this side exploring. We must keep this in mind. So that which is known, all is known. How do we know? It is by experiencing we know. Here comes the most interesting part. How do we experience, or what is the method of experience? There are two types of experience. There are two methods of experience. When we experience that from outside in, it is science. When we experience from inside out, it is self and spirituality. Where do we bridge it? How do we bridge it? Peace is the connecting element. Peace is the tool. Peace is the catalyst. I am very happy to say that MIT WPU, this wonderful university, is experimenting with various things in order to give this kind of an experience, which in my experience, no university has ever ventured to do. I have been in the field of education for the last 20 years, and I have seen many places people talk about liberal education, liberal studies and so on. All that they do is the liberal studies is only between the same intellectual domain. An engineering student can study photography, or an art student can study football or this, or he can learn cuisine, or he can learn management and so on. That is not liberal studies. It is only one angle of it. Nothing wrong in that. But the true liberal studies is to bring the two domains of experience, one from within and another from outside. Here I am able to see that such an experiment is being carried forward. Science and spirituality, yoga and philosophy, religion and world and society and peace is being experimented here. I am very happy to say that this is one of the universities, sir, in my opinion, which has pioneered this kind of true liberal studies, true interdisciplinary studies, true cross-fertilization of knowledge experience. And how do we take it? It is our duty as academicians here, as students, as researchers. We need to do the experiment with experience, and we need to carry the experience while experimenting things. It is this which brings us, and it is this peace which is going to bring the greatest victory for all of us. This is the first time I am visiting the World Peace Dome, though I had visited many times the WPU University, MIT at Kothroot. I had felt many times that Professor Vishwanath Karatji is a leader of education in the country. But I would like to say, sir, you are a king of education.